Hey everyone, this is Steve with Fuel It, and today we're going to do a basic overview of our Platinum LPFP pump assembly and kit. There are 5 major components to this kit. Of course, the Platinum LPFP pump assembly itself, and then we've got a feed line, a secondary feed line, a new E85 compliant 6 micron filter assembly, and then our feed line from the filter assembly to the HPFP and to our port injection kit. One thing to note with this Platinum LPFP upgrade is that a return kit is mandatory for this. And so you'll notice on our Platinum LPFP we have 2 additional ports on the top of the LPFP assembly. We have one that's marked F for feed, that's for the secondary feed, and then we have the other one here that's for the return fitting. So you'll have to obviously install the return kit and so on. So just a brief overview of the LPFP itself is we have the primary output here. This feeds the stock system inside the tank. And so all of the venturis, all of the transfer systems from the driver's side of the tank to the passenger side of the tank are still functional. But with this new LPFP, you'll notice there's an additional fitting here if you're familiar with our Stage 3 kits. And what this additional fitting is for is a secondary feed line that feeds out up through the top hat and then out to the filter assembly for the port injection and HPFP. So real quickly, what happens here is we have this fuel line assembly that has a 5/16 male fitting and a 5/16 female fitting. The 5/16 male fitting is actually what connects to your stock filter assembly. This is on the driver's side of the car, and the male fitting connects here. And then you will go from there out to the filter assembly that gets mounted underneath the driver's footwell. If you're running an ethanol sensor or want to run an ethanol sensor, then get in contact with us because there's a different line configuration that puts this up into the tunnel that goes up into the engine bay. So let us know on that. And then we have our secondary fuel line. This will actually connect to our secondary output that runs under high boost only from the LPFP assembly, and then runs to our second input on our filter assembly. And then from the filter assembly, we have our port injection line. And so we have the output from the filter assembly that goes up to the HPFP and to our port injection. So that was just a basic overview of what our Platinum LPFP kit is, what it includes, and why we need it. Ultimately, this is what will provide us with more flow, higher pressures to support those big horsepower cars that are, at least 600 plus horsepower, 800 horsepower, maybe even up to 1,000 horsepower. So thanks for watching. That was fuelit.com and our Platinum LPFP overview.